I will ask the questions that need to be asked. But I'm always a good hostess because I'm a professional. I don't do TikTok influencer fecal matter, okay? I don't do that. This isn't some stupid, Instagram live show. This isn't some stupid thing on, Twitch or just for kicks on YouTube, nothing like that. I mean, there are interviews and then there's clown crap. I'm going to ask tough questions, but I'm not going to be a jackwagon. Unless it's deserved. Unless someone's a jackwagon to me. Like if I have a guest on and they get jackwagony, like, for instance, say Eric Swalwell, which he never will. He'd fart. He'd come up, because he just did it on Chris Matthews' show. If he were to come on my program and we were to have a conversation, I would be polite until, he tried to provoke a reaction, or until he earned a reaction that did not require courtesy or did not merit courtesy. I mean, that's just the thing. And because I want answers, right? It's like, do people want answers or do they want to watch other people flex? That's so stupid. That's why so much of the stuff out there is red meat, blah, 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 blah. Nobody gets an answer. Most of the time it's red meat because nobody knows what to ask. I wanted to find out. I wanted to gauge his thinking on the red flag stuff. So it sounds like, I'll say this. It sounds like they have no agreed upon legislative text for a bunch of stuff. That's the first thing that I got, because that's what reporters who are like, they're buzzing around on the Hill, little swarms of bees buzzing around on the Hill, talking to all these lawmakers. They said that there's, like Cornyn said that they're meeting again today and that he's a little concerned because there's some issues that they got to settle that they haven't been able to figure out, or that they haven't been able to agree on. They're very careful with their wording, because you don't want to make mad somebody that you're trying to get to come to your side, right? And yes, sure, I had this is why we're going to be doing a podcast, by the way, just FYI, where I'm going to be doing a separate podcast so I can do long form deep dives when necessary. And this is, I still have even more questions, but I wanted to get to like the biggest ones that I am most concerned about right then. And so it sounds to me like that, yeah, it is red flag. I mean, there's no other way about it. And I do reject the proposal that it is a red flag law, that it's not a red flag law, and you're not doing it through the states. It's not going to be a red flag. It's not going to be, they're protecting due process. The problem with that is the 19 states that have already incorporated, they've already passed and implemented their own red flag law. They subvert this process entirely. Every single one of them. I think out of all of them, I think only one has provides clear and convincing evidence. I think some of them, they only allow police to petition. In fact, Florida is the state that allows only police to be the petitioners. And so because the judge has the right, and it's supposed to be, they say 14 days, but I got to tell you, that's unconstitutional. If a person is, if they're in custody or if they're being, penalized here, you're supposed to be within a judge, in front of a judge within 24 to 72 hours. I mean, when you are going on this long, because in some states, like in Indiana, Dave Koppel, when he gave his testimony before the Senate, they actually examined this, and it was on average like 3 months. I mean, that's 3 months where you do not even get to go before a judge and make your case. And your guilt has already been established, penalty rendered. And it doesn't solve the problem. It does not at all whatsoever solve the problem. Because if someone's dangerous, red flag laws are not mental health laws. So if someone is in danger of hurting themselves or others, all that is being done is one variable is being removed from them. That is it. The police come, it's like a Monty Python skit. Police show up, they'll take their guns and leave their knives, leave their poison, leave their explosives. I had the story of a man in California who was served a red flag order. They took his guns and then he used his knives, stabbed his mom. It doesn't solve the issue. Now, if the issue is guns, I guess, taking someone's guns away, it solves that issue. And that's why I said, you see, I'm not coming at this from a place of ill will. I have genuine concerns about the whole conclusion. Like, what do you want the result to be here?